There is a city in northern Ukraine that time refused to bury. Its streets are empty. Its children never came home. Its clocks stopped, not metaphorically, but literally, on the morning of April 26, 1986. The Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant stood as the crown jewel of Soviet engineering. 4 reactors, enough electricity to power a city of 4 million. A monument to human ingenuity, and, as the world would soon discover, human arrogance. Late on the night of April 25th, engineers at Reactor No. 4 prepared for a safety test. A routine procedure. They had done tests before. The idea was to simulate a power outage and confirm that a coasting turbine could generate enough electricity to cool the reactor in an emergency. Night crew to proceed on schedule. The reactor's power had been reduced too quickly, causing it to enter an unstable condition the operators struggled to correct. At 1:23 a.m., the test began. The operators pressed on, against safety protocols, against the reactor's own distress signals. What happened next took less than 10 seconds. At 1:23 and 40 seconds, a power surge caused a catastrophic steam explosion. Then, a second, more powerful blast, an open-air nuclear excursion, the only one of its kind in history. The 1,000-ton reactor lid was blown off. Burning graphite and nuclear fuel, the core itself was scattered across the roof and grounds of the plant. The reactor was no longer contained. It was open to the sky, releasing radiation 400 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. And in the city of Pripyat, less than 3 kilometers away, 50,000 people slept. The first responders, firefighters, plant workers, arrived with no knowledge of what they were truly facing. They were not told the reactor had exploded. They were told it was an ordinary fire. Many held radioactive graphite in their bare hands, believing it to be simple debris. 28 emergency workers and plant staff died of acute radiation syndrome in the weeks that followed. They are counted as the direct death toll, though the long-term cancer burden from the disaster across Europe is estimated in the tens of thousands. Within 36 hours, Pripyat was finally evacuated. Residents were told to bring belongings for 3 days. They never returned. The radiation cloud drifted across Europe, and it was Sweden, not the Soviet Union, that first detected the contamination and alerted the world. The Soviet government's first instinct was secrecy. For 2 full days, the state said nothing publicly. Mikhail Gorbachev, the Soviet leader, did not address the nation for 18 days. The May Day parade in Kiev, 80 kilometers from the disaster, went ahead as planned, with children marching in the invisible fallout. The lie was the second disaster. It robbed people of the chance to protect themselves. It eroded permanently Soviet citizens' trust in their own government and became one of the fractures that cracked the USSR apart. Today, the Chernobyl exclusion zone, a 2,600 square kilometer area, remains largely uninhabited. A new steel containment arch, the largest movable structure ever built, was placed over the destroyed reactor in 2016. It is designed to last 100 years. Nature, in the absence of humans, has returned. Wolves, lynx, and wild horses roam the zone. Scientists debate whether low-level radiation harms them or whether the absence of human activity benefits them more than radiation hurts them. Chernobyl was not just a nuclear accident. It was a lesson in what happens when institutions place pride above truth, and when the gap between what leaders know and what they tell their people becomes itself the most dangerous thing of all.